Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on Fetch. Wanted to do a bit of an update for multiple reasons, but I know quite a lot of you are interested in Fetch/ASI, or well, at least if it turns into ASI eventually still. But yeah, wanted to do an update. We're at a pretty crucial level right here, at this level right here at 1.45. As you can see, we're looking at the 12-hour time frame right now. Breaking above this level here would mean something, not necessarily everything, because obviously, I mean, a breakout above this is only relevant if the price is trending, and I'm not 100% certain that Fetch is trending right now. Nonetheless, technically, it's interesting. I think there's definitely a possibility for a move up to higher highs right here, so we'll talk about that as well. So let's get right into it. So what's going on with Fetch right now is that in general, AI coins are doing quite good, right? So here you can see the categories. An hour ago, AI coins were doing much better, but you can see from all the categories, or at least hopefully you can see this, it's a little bit small. But the light blue line is AI coins, right? And earlier what we saw today already is that something like WorldCoin performed quite well, Fetch performed quite well, Phoenix, Global, PHB performed quite well. So that's interesting. And then what you can see with Fetch as well, and this structure we've talked about quite often already, is that what Fetch has done in the last 2 months or so is it's so far had 3 waves up. All right, so here you can see the first wave, second wave, smaller one, third wave. Maybe you count this as one big wave. So there's been this momentum coming into Fetch quite often in the last 2 months. So then when there's been a period of time of some sort of a pullback, which we also had in between the waves, as you can see right here, and also with the momentum, which you can see down here. When there's a breakout out of that small consolidation or pullback area and pullback period, it always started another wave. So now we're looking at Fetch. We're gaining a little bit more momentum, even though it's still very early, right? So I'm not fully bullish on Fetch yet, but I do think there's a possibility, because if we're able to actually continue this momentum and get a breakout here above 1.45, then this could be the start of a third or a fourth wave up. And that's the interesting part. But the thing is that if you look at Fetch right now, obviously it's the weekend. So can you really trust a breakout in the weekend? I don't know. Normally I say no, we cannot trust it. Apart from that, the volume is also still relatively low for Fetch right now. And if you really want to have a start of some sort of a new wave here, you'd say you need some volume for that as well. So at this point of time, I would still say it's most likely to forget about this. And it's more likely that Fetch will consolidate in this area. All right, that's what I think is most likely here, for the reason that we don't really have increased momentum. Momentum has stopped falling, so that's bullish, right? But there's also not a major volume increase, and those are things you need to actually start some sort of an impulse wave up. So this is what I think is most likely: consolidation and following Bitcoin. But what I think is a possibility, and I will keep my eyes on this, but this is also, I think, something you need to keep your eyes on. If we actually do see that increase, especially, or continued increase, especially in the open interest, in the momentum, then there's a possibility that the breakout above 1.45, which I do expect, means something. And then especially if we're able to break above 1.55, I do think that's the start of a new wave up into 1.75, 1.85, 1.95. So overall, I think a move like this is coming. I think for now it still most likely will consolidate, but keep your eyes on the open interest. If that keeps increasing like it is kind of doing on the short term here, as you can see if you zoom in right here, if that keeps increasing, then there's a possibility this turns into an uptrend sooner than I would expect. But that's what I think you need to know. All right, so that's it for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.